Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for coming today. So, what do you see when you look ahead to your future career? Do you see a trade, perhaps? A career in the health services, engineering, economics, commerce, or something else? In today's world, we all know that higher education is an absolute must towards future personal success. Our country boasts many fine universities, colleges, and technical institutions. But if we look at a career as a purely monetary decision, we sometimes miss the point of our lives. One of the key questions that young people often overlook is, where is my personality best suited? This involves a close personal examination of who we are at heart. And today I'm going to talk to you about the possibility of entering the funeral service industry. And you might very well say, why would any young person be interested in a service that involves death? It's not even close to the optimism I feel. And to that I would just say, ask yourself if you have always enjoyed helping other people. And I know that some of you here today are saying yes. That's what the funeral service industry is about. It's about helping people and families who have lost a loved one and they need your help. And even if you haven't experienced a death in your family, chances are you have attended a funeral of someone that you know very well through your family and your friends. Certainly, a funeral can be a sad time, but it can also be a time to look back on a long life and gather with others in a time of sharing and fellowship. If you have ever comforted a friend, listened, offered advice, offered to help, and this could be for the loss of a relationship, a change in circumstances, or even just a bad day. Just think about how you felt when you were with that person. These are the things that only you know about yourself. And not only that, do you remember how you feel when you help someone in that way? It feels pretty good, doesn't it? So, what's entailed in becoming a funeral service professional? What do we need to learn to become the person that can help others when someone dies? Well, there are many aspects in the learning curve towards becoming this person. There are several levels of psychology, interpersonal communications, jurisprudence and ethics, anatomy, physiology, microbiology. There are sciences, family systems, the types of funeral services and their history, and the changing face of the funeral service industry today. And we know that's changing quite dramatically as time goes by. And this is just to name a few to you here today. So if you need a challenge as you enter the adult workforce, this is definitely a good challenge for you. I think you would also begin to see that the funeral service industry teaches you to do many things. This profession is a long way from the drudgery and sameness of assembly line types of jobs that are out there. From the first moment that you talk to your family, you are providing empathy. You're providing kindness and compassionate assistance. The family places their trust in you to handle these things related to their loss. And you will handle everything. You will arrange for their immediate care of their loved ones, following through on transfer, legal documentation, preservation and embalming, funeral service details, including family viewing, the service itself, and final disposition, including cremation or casket burial. And this is just the beginning of a long list. You will be dealing with many other people as you go through your professional day. You'll be talking with officials, medical personnel, your staff, religious or non-denominational leadership, soloists, pianists, florists, caterers, even airlines and foreign government officials. In short, you will bear a great deal of responsibility for a successful outcome for the family and the funeral service they have entrusted you to do. But words cannot describe the satisfaction that one has in helping a family from beginning to end. A well-planned and directed funeral service can mean the difference between a healthy grieving process and an unhealthy one. In the end, it all comes back to you. Are you the person that has the patience and the compassion to help others through a time of loss? Are you comfortable, or maybe even eager, to help others who are facing a crisis in their lives? Are you ready to commit yourself to the hard work that is required to become a funeral service professional? Well, you know that answer. And I'm also going to tell you that there will be some tough days. There will be days when someone has died well before their time. And in your commitment to helping others, you'll just have to ride them out and learn from them. Overall, I can tell you that the personal satisfaction in this career path is beyond words. In closing, I thank you for listening to my presentation on a career that sometimes makes people shift nervously in their chairs. For we are a society that finds death just a bit uncomfortable. However, it is a reality of life that in their needs, people come to us, and we are there to help them. Look deeply into your heart, my friends, and search for the answers there. And when you find your answer, I say one thing: we need you. Thank you for your attention today.